All right, in this tutorial we're going to go over how to actually create a dynamic bill of materials. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer tutorial, but I'm going to go ahead and create a product that has some general attributes. We'll create some variants, and then I'll show you how to create that bill of materials. So I'm going to do this pretty quick until we get to the dynamic bill of materials part, but this kind of gives you the whole overview. So we're going to create a new product, and today we are going to call this, I'm going to create it for like the Christmas in the North or the Winter Wonderland pattern, and we're going to choose 3 different bluish fabrics that they can use. So first off, we're just going to go ahead and create this, and we're going to call it the winter kit, and then that's what we're going to call that. We need to set our price. It's $50, whatever. You can set your category and go through and do all of whatever you need to do. Then from here we're going to add in our attributes and variants. Now we can go ahead and add a pattern, and it's an always variant. It's going to create one right away. You'll notice that has some already, but we are going to choose our Winter Wonderland, I believe is the right one. If not, we'll go look just to make sure. Winter Wonderland is one, and then Christmas in the North is the other. And we're just going to go ahead and create those. And then we need to choose our fabric choice. And again, there's going to be predefined ones because I've used this attribute before, but I need to choose some fabrics. So let's choose the Piccadilly Bandana Denim. And we'll create that. We will choose the Purple Dot Flannel because we want that one. And these can be anything. It doesn't have to be just one fabric. You could manufacture and get as crazy as you want to have some half-yard bundles or whatever you might want to do there. Other things that you've already manufactured. And we'll do this the Piccadilly Main Blue. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and save that. Now, what we need to do is, if it's not in your menu up here, you'll need to go to the More button. If it is, you can just select it, but we're going to go to the Bill of Materials, and we're going to create a new one. We want this to be a bundle, and we're going to create one unit with this Bill of Materials. Now, if many of you, if this is your first time doing a dynamic Bill of Materials, you won't have the Apply on Variants checked, so you just need to go ahead and make sure that you do that. And then from here, what we can do is we can add a line, and we can go through and look at our different variants and say, oh, well, the pattern, this is a variant. I want that. If someone selects that, I want that to be the Winter Wonderland pattern. And then we'll come in here and add another one, and maybe we want to look and say, oh yeah, it's the Christmas in the North pattern. And there we go. And then from here, we'll want to go choose our different fabrics, and if you're going to do, you could do different quantities if you need to, or you could have chosen 2 of those for each. So you can just go through and build that. In this case, we're just going to keep cranking down through here and select our items and go through and add them all in there, and make sure we get our quantities right. And then we're going to go ahead and save that. So that's it. That's our winter kit. That's our bill of materials for that. And now if we come in here and look at our variants, we can see how many we can actually make. We don't have enough. We don't have any on hand because I need to order everything in to do that. But as we order and add inventory to each one of the attribute or each one of the items in our bill of materials, it will populate there and we'll be able to sell this. So just like I showed you in the other one, it'll decrement inventory as needed and go through and do all of that. So pretty simple once you get the gist of it, and that will create a bill of materials. So essentially what this has done is, instead of creating a different bill of materials for each variant, so creating 6 bills of materials over and over again and applying it on individual variants, we've said, hey, I'm going to make a dynamic one, and based on what people select, that's what's going to decrement from the inventory. So a little bit slicker, quicker way to do this than creating a different bill of materials for each variant. Hopefully that's helpful, and as always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us.